morning. Today I wanted to talk about integrity, and it's been on my mind for several days, and the reason why is because I sheltered one night and was with a group of other hikers and hikers that I did not know, any of them, and they were talking about being purists, and it was an intriguing conversation to listen to. I'm sorry, I'm not looking at the camera. I have to watch these rocks. And they were talking about skipping ahead 7 miles, and that, you know, that they were purists, but, you know, that was as pure as they felt was necessary. And I kind of just sat there and pondered on that for a little bit. And skipping 7 miles is questionably not being a purist. I think purist is a very skewed word. I think it's saying, like, I love peanut butter. You don't really love peanut butter. You like peanut butter, you enjoy eating peanut butter, but you don't love peanut butter. And purist, I think, means different things to different people. So my point in saying that is, perhaps when you hear someone say that they're a purist, you need to ask them, if you're speaking with them and if you're interested, you know, what does that mean to you? What does being a purist mean to you? And, you know, without critique or judgment, or saying anything back, just to understand, you know, where they're coming from. Because a purist to me is not somebody that skips 7 miles. A purist to me is not someone that skips 7 miles of hiking. It's just not. You know? But I didn't say anything. I have no judgment or critique for those people. It's more of a factual basis. You know, if you're going to use the real definition of purist, dictionary definition, then so that leads into integrity, and that's what I've been giving a lot of thought to, is integrity. And it's because of me hearing that conversation, and that's not the first time I've heard that conversation on the trail. People weren't going to skip 7 miles, but it was 1 mile here, 3 miles there, and they think that's okay. And for them, it is okay. For me, it is not okay. I need to hike every single mile. And the reason why is because I have a philosophy that I live by. Not everybody has adopted this philosophy, and that's fine for them. But for me, integrity is doing the right thing. What is the right thing? The right thing is, even when no one is watching and nobody can keep track of what you are or are not doing, if you said you did something, you did it. If you said you didn't do something, you didn't do it. And you know inside, because you could look at yourself in the mirror at the end of the day and be honest with yourself, that you kept your integrity intact. And along with that is your character. Along with that is character. Character and integrity go hand in hand. If somebody is a person of good character, they probably have high moral standards with a very high level of integrity. There are all different you know, levels of integrity and good character. Just like I was talking about the other day with, you know, sometimes everything doesn't have to be black and white. There are many, many shades of gray for something to be right. And I guess, you know, there are some people that think that skipping 3 miles, 1 mile, 7 miles, you know, their integrity is intact for them. So it's just a thought. It's just a thought to ponder. I just didn't grow up like that, and you know, I didn't raise my kids like that, and that was not my expectation for my staff members. My husband and I don't live that way, and we are not perfect. And not to sound like, you know, we are trying to have a superiority complex or anything, because that doesn't have anything to do with it. It just has to do with, I think, the degradation of society and, you know, things that are becoming acceptable when many years ago they were not acceptable is part of the problem. So I'm just going to leave it at that. It's just a thought to ponder over. And if you don't agree with what I shared, it's okay. You can just throw that straight out. It'll be all right. Here's another reason I've been thinking about integrity. Yesterday I crossed the Mason-Dixon line. That was pretty cool. I liked it. But I stood there and I thought, you know, I can't really revel in the accomplishment of, hiking to the Mason-Dixon line the way others are, because I skipped Virginia. And others that have hiked and done every single step are able to appreciate the hard work, commitment, dedication, sacrifice, bad weather, snakes, everything that went along with hiking from Amicalola or Springer to that point. And I'm not able to do that. And I don't feel sorry for myself. That's not what this is about. What I am saying is that if I felt like I only had 500 miles left in me, and how would I really know that? I would quit where I am right now, and I would go back and I would finish that 47 miles to the Virginia state line, from Dennis Cove to the Virginia state line, and do Virginia. And then I could say I hiked from Amicalola, Springer, to wherever it is I get off on the AT. That's what I would do. I would not continue hiking northerly if I only felt like I had that much left on my feet. And, you know, everybody makes choices. That's what my choice would be, because I want to be able to say I hiked from Amicalola, Springer to this point. It's just a big deal to me. And I guess to close up the thought process that's involved here, integrity, good character, and honor, they all go together. You know, honor is a big thing. And although I'm going to use this as an example, it's really not because my husband, he does emphasize it, but you know, the Marines, they have courage and they have honor, a code of honor, and I have a code of honor, and my husband certainly does, since he served in the Marines as well, and he has continued that to this day. A more honest person and a more straightforward person you will never meet in your life. So, you know, one of these days I'm not going to be here anymore. And how do I want people to remember me? I want them to remember me as a person that had a sense of humor and cared about others. I would like for people to think that I was kind and caring, that I had good character, integrity, and that I had honor. And if, when I'm gone, people think that of me, then I will have considered that a life well lived. So the Appalachian Trail and the examples that I'm giving, going down big steps, sorry. And the things that I'm talking about today don't just revolve around this trip and the Appalachian Trail and being a purist or skipping 7 miles. There's bigger picture involved here. And it's a life framed photo. And so that's what I would wish. What about you? How would you want people to remember you? So I guess what I would say is, you know, if you are not living your best life, and one that is full of integrity, good character, honor, commitment. Just think about how might that improve, and then take whatever steps are needed to move in that direction. And it only takes one little step to move in a different direction. I'm heading this way, but look, I've stopped and I'm turning and I'm going to move this direction. That was just one step. I'm going a completely different way. That's all it takes. That's all it takes. Alrighty, that's all I have to say about that. This is absolutely beautiful right now with the sun coming in and hitting the leaves, and that is just gorgeous. I'm hiking along and I look up and there's a structure in front of me with a hanging basket of flowers. You see that? I'm on the AT. Well, this is an interesting situation. Let's go up there and see what that's all about. It says welcome. There's another hanging basket of flowers. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my. They have pansies. And a little castle. Look at the castle and the sundial. This is a shelter. Holy moly. Lance Sorgier Cowboy, Jim Staunch Innkeeper, Quarry Gap Shelter, Bill Etterwine Raisin. Oh my word. This is the prettiest shelter I've seen on the entire AT. Look at that. That's like for 3 people. Got a little broom there. The Potomac Trail Club takes care of this. They put a metal strip over that for the stoves. Gosh, they've got a bench. They have a thermometer. Wowee! Another little whisk broom. They've got little lanterns and duckies. I don't know why the duckies are there. God, they've got a swing. Holy moly! Look at this. They have a gnome. They have platforms for your tents. And there's the bear box. This is the coolest thing I've seen. What a positively special thing for these people to have done. Awesome. The sign in the privy says, please pee in the woods. They don't want you peeing in the privy. Let me show you. This is the wooded area around the privy. So I guess they just want you to go off and do your little thing there in the forest and save the privy for more serious business. That cracks me up. So as you're going up to the privy, they have little turtles here to greet you. Their tent platforms have tie downs. That's pretty cool. So one side says welcome in English, and then they have that, I'm going to guess that's German, but I'm not sure. They even have a windbreak here. It says, please roll up windbreak before leaving the innkeeper. And there's a big tarp that goes all the way across the back of this. Wowee. even have magazines over there for you to read. And they have checkers, dominoes, and a deck of cards. Holy moly! I just left that awesome Quarry Gap shelter. That was it. I loved it. And now the forest has changed again. How interesting. Started with scrubby forest, then went into pine trees, and now I'm in a rhododendron forest. This is awesome. I love this. This reminds me of that movie, The Secret Garden. Hardwood trees and some pines. Okay. Kind of weird. See that blaze? To be hiking and you come up to a yellow gate that's closed. Okay, well, clearly there's a path right here. Okay, there's a blaze right there on the tree. Okay, I guess there's a road that comes up here, and they don't want people to go past it coming up in that other direction toward that yellow gate. Well, that's interesting. I tell you what, Pennsylvania has got it going on with these shelters and these double shelters. The snoring, unsnoring, or not snoring. Derelict shelter was a double. That one, the Quarry Gap shelter. Those things are awesome. They're nice and tidy and maintained. They're beautiful. That Potomac Trail Club, I can't say enough good about them. Those fellows must work very, very hard. Not that they don't work hard in the other states and everything, but these are extraordinary. I'll tell you what else Pennsylvania has. They have a lot of flies. A lot of flies and a lot of mosquitoes. And I'm talking massive mosquitoes and flies. And something else Pennsylvania does, you see that posted no hunting? Those things are everywhere through this state. So we are in the Michaux, or Michaux, it's French, M-I-C-H-A-U-X state forest, and they take that no hunting sign business seriously. We're getting back to a lot of rocks, so let me put my phone up. That says we are entering Caledonia State Park. No trail camping for the next 2 miles. Okay. All right. These trees have changed. Now there are a lot of these. There were not a lot of those just a minute ago. And there are a lot of tree roots. Also, did not have them 30 seconds ago. Lots of these trees. I like these trees. They're pretty. And they are everywhere. I love this day. Look at that. Look at the AT blaze right there on the post, the picket. Now I'm on a road. This is the most interesting day. See? On the post. And why would there be a little picket fence there? Huh. Oh, it's on this side too. Well, that's fascinating. Okay. Guess we're getting ready to go back in the forest. See? No hunting. I'm telling you, those signs are everywhere. Okay, we're going to turn to the left. Okay. Now we're back in shrubs, hardwoods. Okay, we're coming up to a sign. Let's see what this says. 3 Valley Trail, AT to Park. What? AT North. That's where I just came from since I'm hiking SOBO. That is a blue blaze. So there is a white blaze on the tree right over here. So I'm hiking this way. I've run into Backpack and Bible this morning. She is so lovely. Hey! Yay! Fearless and Hero and Chuckster. Hey! So I just came into an area where I thought it was another yellow sign that said no hunting, and this says, caution, this area open to hunting. Visitors should wear fluorescent orange. Be seen, be safe. I have on black today. Okay. Maybe I will just start making some sound. I don't know if it's hunting season right now or not. And I see there are picnic tables up here, and there's a parking lot. I'll have to tell you down at the bottom of the screen where I was. So this park that I have come into has a place called Oak Shelter with lots of picnic tables, but this sign says this pavilion is not an AT shelter. Please do not camp overnight here. Okay. Guess these are the restrooms up here, water supply. So you leave where that little pavilion place is and those restrooms, and you cross over this way to get back on the trail, or to continue on the trail. You never really got off. You have this beautiful bridge. It's right next to a big street where you can hear semis. Nice. Okay, so this indicates that we go to the right. Alright, I'm getting ready to exit Caledonia State Park. There's the blaze. I need to cross the street over there. Lord. Okay. Here we go. There we go. And so the forest changes again, and this fern, it comes up to my chest bone. Huge. That was a fern from the prehistoric era. And I'm back in these beautiful, beautiful trees. Okay. So we're getting ready to turn left. The A2 Blaze is up on that tree in the middle and going up. Just finished coming down from those rocks, and now I'm hiking in this. This has just been a very interesting day. Between different forests, hunting, not hunting, a park road. It's been awesome. I love this day. How could you not? Mm-mm. Ready to come up to the sign. Okay. Well, we're on Rocky Mountain. Excellent. What does this say? Rocky Mountain Shelter, .3. I'm at mile marker. Well, that's unusual. I don't usually see those. 1070.9. I am not walking down .3 and having to do .6 extra. Sorry. That boulder climbing today, that was a lot of fun. My feet are kind of chewed up today. I'm not going to lie to you. I had a good day. I hope you all had a good day. Hold on. Y'all take good care. Y'all take good care, and I'll see you in my next video.